Hello everybody, it's Cheryl from Mind Body Movement again. So in my last video I showed you how to do the flower movement in standing. So now I'm going to show you the version lying on the floor. So the head, as you'll see, does a slightly different thing. So I'm just going to take that out so it's comfortable. Okay. So you're going to lie down on the floor with your arms out at the side of your body. Just first for a moment allow your spine to unfurl on the floor. Relax your skull bone, relax your tailbone, feel the space between them. So we're going to recreate that short, contracted kind of posture at the front of the body by rolling the arms in, sinking the belly, collapsing the chest, allowing the chin to rock upwards. See, because I'm in a different relationship to gravity now, my head doesn't roll down, so instead it rocks backwards. And the tailbone, the hip bones are drawing towards the navel, the tailbone might lift slightly. So it's a kind of, again, a very unflattering and awkward position. If you're coming up here and it feels uncomfortable, then don't feel the need to come up so high. The hands can stay resting actually on the surface. I'll just unwind from that and relax. I exaggerated that a little bit just to show you the movement. When I do it for myself, then I wouldn't normally come up so high. Now, so that's motor playing for you, so you know what we're going to do on the first part of the movement. You've got a visual. On the second part of the movement, we're going to come into an arch, so the hands will roll open, leading with the thumbs. The shoulders will draw towards each other at the back, so the shoulder blades will draw towards each other. The chin and the head might kind of press down a little bit. The back will arch, the tailbone will roll away from you, the chest will lift. So you have an arch at the back of the body. The neck is arched, the back is arched. It's almost as if I'm balancing on my skull bone and my tailbone. Again, I can come up higher than this, but that would be uncomfortable, so I'm keeping it at a level that is comfortable. And if I could just introduce the word proportionate as well, so you wouldn't want to make a huge movement there and no movement here, or a massive movement in the chest and no movement elsewhere. So imagine a ripple of movement going through your body as you do this. So you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, you'll sink the back, let the chest collapse, roll the hip bones towards the navel, roll the arms in and keep breathing. Let the tailbone point upwards, let the chin rock upwards, and just notice that tension at the front of your body. Go only as far as is comfortable. Keep breathing. And I like to stay here and see what I can let go of while still maintaining the position. So yeah, quite a bit that I can let go of around the ribs. Now, on my next in-breath, I'm going to allow my breath to kind of inflate into my belly like a souffle rising. My good friend Katrine gave me that one. It's a really good image. So as you breathe in, cake rises in your belly, pelvis rolls away, the chest rolls away from the pelvis, and you now have length at the front of the body. The arms just relax to neutral, pelvis relaxes to neutral. So that's just coming to neutral. Now we're going to go into the arch. So you'll breathe in, head comes down, chin comes up, pelvis rolls away, back arches, chest arches. Lead with the thumbs, just spiral the thumbs open, let the shoulder blades come together. I like to stay here for a couple of breaths and ask if there's anything I can let go of at the front of the body. Usually there is. And then very slowly come out of it. So it's like you're switching off the lights from the tailbone, through the lower back, through the upper back and head and neck, and just allow your head to kind of roll or kind of move up and down on the mat to get back to its kind of neutral position. Again, feel that length in your spine from the crown of your head all the way through your tailbone. And now let's put the two movements together. So you're going to take a breath in and come into that flower. When you're ready, breathe in. And as you breathe out, sink the back and belly, roll the arm, hands and shoulders in, collapse the chest, draw the pelvis. Take as many breaths as you need to come into this position. Let go of your neck and allow the chin to rock upwards. Slowly come out of that. Allowing the shoulders to open and widen, the collarbones open and widen. The chest and the pelvis roll away from each other. The thumbs spiral open. And then take yourself in the opposite direction. So you're arching your back, drawing the shoulder blades together as the thumbs roll open. And taking a couple of breaths in this arched position. Don't come too far. This is perfectly comfortable for me. It would be uncomfortable to come up a little higher, though I can come up a little higher. And very gently, imagine switching lights off. This time we can go from the head and neck downwards, through the shoulders, chest, lower back, back of pelvis and tailbone. Switch everything off. Brain is the dimmer switch. Your muscles are the light. Just notice where you let go last. Relax your face. Relax your eyes. Now we can do that a little with more speed. So we're going to take a breath in and roll up into the flower. As you breathe in, open up the chest and the pelvis, roll away from each other. The back arches. As the back arches, let go of the front of the body. And then as you breathe out and sink and roll back up again, the front of the body shortens and contracts. The back of the body opens. And keep going between these two extremes. The head will be kind of just rocking and rolling a little bit, the chin coming to poke upwards, the neck will be lengthening and shortening. Just allow that to happen. So I'm just going to pause for a moment because I was talking and I forgot what I was doing. So you can take this at the speed that you find comfortable. It doesn't feel great in my body to do it quickly. I do like to do it slowly, so I teach it slowly, but you have to find the level that is comfortable in your body. Now there's one more thing we can do with this. We can bring the legs into it, so it really is a whole body movement. So you're going to, so let me just give you an image of what you're going to do. So your knees are going to come together as you come into that flower with the back and belly sunk, the pelvis, the hip bones rolling towards the navel, the chest sunk, the chin rocked upwards, the arms rolled in. The knees will come together, and you can even sink the weight to the insides of your feet, lifting the outsides of your feet up. And then as you breathe in and slowly come out of that, allowing your thumbs to spiral open, allowing your shoulders to widen, the sole of the foot comes down to the surface, and then you begin to lift up the inside of the foot and roll the pelvis away. So the knees open wide, go only as far as is comfortable, and you can go between those two extremes, rolling the knees in, the shoulders up, allowing the chin to rock up, sinking the back and belly, chest and pelvis come closer to one another, and then as you breathe in, the chest and the belly move away from one another. The belly rises and the knees go out to the sides. The insides of the feet pick up. So I don't want you in any way. Now I've got a lot of flexibility at my hips, so my legs will go further. But what I don't have necessarily is control. So if you feel it jumpy, being jumpy and shaky and jerky, then don't hang out there, don't, start to stretch there. Go only as far as you can control with nice, smooth, even movement. And what you're ultimately looking for in this movement is to go into the flower and come out of the flower smoothly. So your spine working in a proportional way, the arms and knees and legs moving inwards and outwards in a way that is in proportion to what the other body parts are doing. So you haven't got a kind of massive movement in one area of the body and very little in another. Okay, so it's a bit weird being on the floor and trying to speak to the camera. I'll see how that's turned out. Thanks for watching and let me know how you get on.